So 2 down. Next to bat will be the Rays 4-hitter.
Too much swing and miss in his at-bats recently, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Newman off of first with 2 away.
Ball.
Squirts away a little bit.
2-0.
Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
That's the ball.
In the dirt, blocked.
3-0.
Tyrone Taylor up next for the Rays. Here comes a pitch. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Squeezes it, and that is that. 1 left for Tampa. Now it's the White Sox turn. It's a scoreless ball game. Back after this on the show. Runners at first and second with 1 gone.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
First offering, and it just misses. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And a 1-2.
2-2.
In the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Center field. Robert on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Out number 2. Back at right field at the plate, Andrew Vaughn. To the right side. Over to Diaz. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Now batting, center fielder, Louis.
Man at first, 1 away.
Number 13.
Bachman, 6'1" righty, 235 pounds, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. First pitch misses. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Diaz over at first with 1 away. Swing and a miss, and the count 1-2.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and it clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Inside.
Ball inside.
That's ball 2. And there's the
Count is
ball.
full.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
And ball
That's
four
ball
to a
four.
board.
Take your base.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite clip the zone. That's a stone-cold take.
First and second, one out. Taylor now at the plate. Runners at first and second with one gone, and we're at the top of the fifth. On the ground, could be two. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
So two down. Now the third baseman, Junior Caminero. And that one almost got him. Two outs. Swing and a ground ball. He gets there on his slide. Nicely done for the out. Two left on. Home half of the fifth coming up. It's the Rays 1 and the White Sox nothing. Bottom of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Brian Ramos.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
On the ground, right side. Over to Diaz. One up, one down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Tony.
Here's the second baseman.
And Boog, I'd say he's due. Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play. At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning-ending double play, Boog.
And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
That one is absolutely belted. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. A run comes in on the play.
Well, everyone is thinking, Ed, would the runner have scored from first if the ball stayed in the park? We'll never know, but they do get a run across with a chance to do more damage in the inning.
Tyrone Taylor next to hit for the Rays.
The goal is to give your teammate a chance to score from third. There's a few ways he can get it done, but his best chance is to drive one in the air. Look for the right pitch up and then smoke it.
And that'll load the bases.
Take your base.
A real bad time for a walk. You're trailing in this ball game, trying to keep things close. They've been in a difficult spot, and things aren't getting any easier.
So bases all loaded up. Junior Caminero next to hit for the Rays. And a 1-2. Cut on and lifted in the air. Benintendi moving under it. He's got it. And there are two down.
The bat, the catcher, Danny.
Two outs. Bases full. Now up for Tampa Bay, Danny Jansen. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. That's back there. And he makes the play on the warning track. And that's the third out. So they get one, but end up leaving the bases loaded. Seventh inning stretch time. It's the Rays 2 and the White Sox nothing. No outs, runner at first. So up next for Chicago, Brian Ramos. ground ball left side. Caminero. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Fought off foul. On the ground to the left. Ramos. Jump throw. It's there, and that's a great play.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
So, runner at second, 2 down. And stepping in for the Rays, Tyrone Taylor. Mears is just one strike away. Got it! And that's the ball game. Number 13 had a good day at the office, even in defeat.
If he can consistently put up games like this one, they're more likely to get the win than the loss, even if it didn't work out today.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Tampa Bay Rays going up against the Chicago White Sox. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. We're in store for a major league debut in this one, Singy. It remains to be seen what kind of career he'll have, but here's step one, and there's a lot of hope and optimism around it. This organization thinks he can be an impact player.
And from what I've seen and heard from people that follow prospects really closely, I do too. We may not see him light the league on fire right from the start, as there's usually a learning curve, but I think he has the skill set to be successful at this level for a long time.
First pitch coming your way next. Now here's the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter.
Number 13.
Pulls that one foul.
1-1.
In the dirt. Next pitch is outside. Newman leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Time called. The 2-2 will have to wait just a second. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 1 left for Tampa. Now it's the White Sox turn. It's a scoreless ball game. You're watching Tampa Bay Rays baseball on the show, Florida. Back to the top of the lineup, and up next for Chicago, Andrew Benintendi. On the ground right side. And that one handled. And Benintendi is out.
The right fielder, number 31.
And we're back. And now, number 13.
The second baseman, number 13.
Schultz back to work. Foul ball there. And the lefty with the 0-1. And downstairs. And he swings over the top there.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
And down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Runner at first with no outs here.
Now back, number 13.
Right through there for a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
That's outside. And a count even 1-1.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss and a slider.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And now it's 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
In the dirt. And there's a ball.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Right side, and that chance handled. Tosses to first, inning over, and it could have been worse. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. We're through 6 full. White Sox 4, the Rays 2. 1 down. Next to bat will be the Rays 4-hitter. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Schuster, in his second season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a sinker. 1 out, bases empty. That misses the zone, and a count 2-1. And there's the strike.
2-2.
Hit in the air, center field. Robert moves under it. Hauls it in for the out.
Now back to the first baseman, Junior.
So digging in, Josue de Paula. Caballero stands at first with 1 out. On the ground to second, might be 2. There's 1. Over to first, but he beats it. The batter now, Kevin Newman.
And there's one thing on the minds of these fans, and that's the sweep.
Hit to second, and this should do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the White Sox have won 4 in a row. Number 13 had a rough go of it in the loss. Had 3 strikeouts. It's the Tampa Bay Rays taking on the Baltimore Orioles. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. One down, and next will be the cleanup hitter.
He really needs to start making more contact. Almost 2 strikeouts per game over his last 10.
Fought off foul. And that is downstairs. And now it's even 1-1. Little chopper rolls foul.
That's the ball.
Outside low, and that's ball 3.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
Diaz leads off first with 1 away. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Take your base.
First and second, 1 out. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Junior Caminero. Double play ball to second. Off balance feed, there's 1. And that's 2. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Rays 1 and the Orioles coming up. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Madris digs in now. Ground ball right side. And that's the inning. Orioles strand a couple. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Man at first, 1 away. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And that's down and away.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone, because that's where you get hurt.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Palacios, the runner at first, with 1 gone in the inning. Cut and miss. Curveball struck him out. Gunnar Henderson now at the plate. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Maybe a 2-ball, 5, 4, 3 double play, and the inning is over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 3 innings complete. It's the Rays 2 and the Orioles nothing. And we're back. New inning getting started. Now here's the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, number 13. Contreras back to work. And it's fouled away.
Well, these Rays putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen. Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Number 13, the next to hit, takes ball one.
One
With
ball,
the
no
tying
strike.
run at the plate, here in the top half of inning number 7. Line drive, that's a base hit. Runner around third. Here's the throw. It's off the mark, and he scores. And now just a 2-run deficit.
Big RBI for him right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. Really important at bat coming up now.
And now Junior Caminero. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
The other way, makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a couple left on. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Orioles 6, the Rays 4. Next to bat will be the Rays 4-hitter. And takes low for ball 1. Swinging a foul straight back. And there's a foul ball. Now he steps out of the box as he asks for time. Fairbanks is just 1 strike away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. And next will be the cleanup hitter.
Too much swing and miss in his at-bats recently, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
There's the strike. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
1-1.
That one finds the zone, and the count is 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss.
Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. Strand just one down. Jordan Westberg getting ready to hit. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
And he grounds one to the right side. Whips it to first. And there are 2 outs.
Batting first, the shortstop, Henderson.
Nobody out. Runner at first.
Number 13.
Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going. It made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling. And then the way that they treated your family. I mean, this is a great place to play, and I'd say it's got to be one of the top places in all of baseball.
And there's one down. One out. Runners at first and second. And that one fouled off. With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Swing and a ground ball. Here's Holiday for 1. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
Back here in Baltimore, set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Next to bat will be the Rays 4-hitter. 0 for 3 in this one. This ball's chopped on the ground. Rutschman fires over to first. Now one gone in the 9th.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Now it's Jansen to hit. Two outs. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Henderson. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Orioles take the first 2 games of this series. Number 13 with a less than great game in the loss.
This wasn't his finest hour, Boog, and he may be a little frustrated heading back to the clubhouse. Hard for them to get a win when he performs like this.
One down. And now Jordan Westberg. On the ground. And that chance handled. Throw to first in time.
Batting first, the shortstop, Henderson.
Top of the second. Here's the second baseman, number 13.
Number 13.
Povich, 25 years old, and he was a third-round pick in 2021. Foul ball there. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. That one missed.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
We got full count.
And there's ball 4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
That's a tough one to swallow right there. If you're on the mound, you're ahead in the count 0-2, and you just couldn't find a way to put him away. It's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite him.
Povich throws over. Back in safe. Really close. Runner takes off. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Mullins makes the catch, and there's one gone. Danny Jansen to hit here.
Danny Jansen.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Here's Holiday for 1. And that's 2. No runs. No. Here's Adley Rutschman. Mayo leads off first with 1 away. On the ground, could be 2. To second for 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Nobody out. Runner at first. First pitch doesn't find the zone. There's a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
On the ground to third, and that's a fair ball. And 2 on now as they try to rally here.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
And they're all loaded up.
Take your base.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues with control.
Danny.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Danny Jansen. On the ground, 2 ball. To second, there's run, and a run scores on the double play.
It's always great when you can add a run, but in this situation with the bases loaded, double play is kind of a rally killer.
So a runner at third, 2 outs. Johnny DeLuca digs in now.
Well, there's a reason why he's at the bottom of the order, struggling as of late, but a knock here would be a huge lift for him and for his team.
2 outs.
The count's full.
In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. Base knock center field. The run scores from third, and it's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Well done, drives in the run. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now it's the second baseman, number 13. Contreras back to work. Foul ball. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Time called now.
We got time.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 0-2 now. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
He was all over that one. Good job getting the foot down so he can catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
Junior Caminero next to hit for the Rays. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a ground ball. On the run, throw to first. On the money, nice play. Now up for Tampa Bay, Danny Jansen.
You have to find a way to score the runner from third, especially with less than 2 outs. Wait for the pitch you want and hit it as hard as you can.
Now this is in the air down the line. He's got it. Runner tags for home. He's in to score on the sac fly. It's 5-1.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Gunnar Henderson will hit next. Henderson with another scorching run of play lately. On the ground, right side. Over to Diaz. One away, bottom of the sixth.
Now back, left fielder, Tyler.
Now here's the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open. Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit. I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
The 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Moore on third. Newman on second. Diaz at first. 1 gone. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now 2 gone.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
One down. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
One and 2 now.
1-1-1.
Hard hit, right side. Fires to first in time.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Orioles an out away. And into the box for Baltimore, Jackson Holliday.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Lang is just 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game. Number 13 with some solid production in the win.
Strong individual day, a team win. What's not to like? This is a game he can feel really good about.